Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello Solih-Soliha, good morning all. How are you today? Well, in this occasion I would like to teach you about adaptation of plants and animals. In science subject, exactly. The first one, we have to know what is adaptation. An adaptation is a structural physical change in DNA or behavior that helps living things survive and reproduce in its environment. Let me speak in bahasa. Adaptasi adalah perubahan fisik dalam DNA atau perilaku yang membantu makhluk hidup bertahan dan berkembang biak di lingkungan. And for example is the shape of a bird, bentuk dari seekor burung, or the color of an animal's fur, or atau warna dari bulunya. That is the example. And next, animal adaptations. Types of adaptation: anything that helps an organism survive in its environment is an adaptation. Apapun yang membantu organisme bertahan di lingkungannya adalah adaptasi. And it also refers to the ability of living things to adjust to different conditions within their environment. There are 6 kinds of types of adaptation. The first one is structural adaptation, protective coloration, mimicry, behavior adaptations, migration, and hibernation. Structural adaptation, beradaptasi secara fisik. Protective, pewarnaan pelindung, and then mimicry is peniruan, and behavior adaptations is beradaptasi, berperilaku. Migration is migrasi. Hibernation is the last one is hibernasi. And next, structural adaptation. Structural adaptation involves some parts of animal's body. Do you know what is the picture is? Crocodile. Well, the parts of an animal's body, the first one is like teeth, body covering, shape of body part. And next, protective colorations. Protective colorations and resemblance allow an animal to blend into its environment. Memungkinkan hewan untuk berbaur di lingkungannya. Another word for this adaptation might be camouflage. Do you know camouflage? Camouflage in bahasa is camouflage. Their camouflage makes it hard for predators to single out prey or the other way around. And next, mimicry allows one animal to look, sound, or act like another animal to fool predators into thinking it is poisonous or dangerous. Memungkinkan hewan untuk melihat, bersuara, atau bertindak seperti hewan lain untuk membodohi pemangsanya agar menganggapnya beracun atau berbahaya. It's in bahasa. And the last, behavior adaptations. Adaptasi perilaku include activities that help an animal survive. Mencakup aktivitas yang membantu dan kelangsungan hidup hewan. Behavior adaptations can be learned or instinctive. Behavior adaptation bisa dipelajari atau secara naluriah. The example is social behavior for protections. And next, migrations. This is a behavioral adaptation that involves an animal or group of animals moving from one region to another and then back again. That's migrations. Why animals can migrate? This is the reasons. The first one is better climes. Iklim yang lebih baik. And the second one is better food, makanan yang lebih baik, and safe place to live, tempat untuk hidup. And then safe place to rise young, tempat aman untuk membesarkan anaknya. And the last one is go back to the place they were born, kembali ke habitat. And next, hibernations. This is deep sleep in which animals' body temp drops, body activity or metabolism are slowed way down to conserve energy, or behaviorals. And this is the example of animals can hibernation is bats, squirrels, and bears. Yeah. And next, plane adaptations. The second explanation is plane adaptations. And next, types of adaptations. There are two kinds of type adaptations. The first one is structural adaptations, and the second one is behavioral adaptations. Structural adaptations are the way something is built or made, dibangun atau dibuat. Behavior adaptation are the way something acts naturally or by instinct, sesuai dengan alami atau dengan insting. Well, for the structural adaptation to get food, untuk mendapatkan makanan. For example, leaves and stem absorb energy from the sun. Daun dan batang menyerap energi dari matahari. And next, structural adaptation to get water and nutrients, untuk mendapatkan air dan nutrisi. The ways is, caranya, roots soak up water and nutrients from soil. Akar menyerap air dan menutrisi dari tanah. For structural adaptations, adaptation for reproduction, brightly colored flowers with nectar attract pollinators such as birds, bees, and insects. In bahasa is, bunga yang cerah dengan penampilan yang menarik membuat burung lebah dan serangga menyerbuk bunga tersebut, di bunga tersebut. That's in bahasa. For example. And next, structural adaptations. Adaptation for reproductions. Sweet fruit attracts animals that spread seeds far away. And the second one is some seeds are shaped to catch the wind. And next, structural adaptations. Adaptation for defense. Spines and stone protect plants from predators. Structural adaptations. Adaptation for defense. Just now we have read the adaptation for defense. Poison ivy and poison oak have toxins that give predators a painful itch rash. Behavioral adaptations. Just now we have learned, or we have read the structural adaptation, and now the second one is behavioral adaptation. Actually it's just the same, but this is the behaviorals. Adaptation to get food. Yeah, the same one is structural to get food, and now adaptation to get food in behaviorals. Plants lean or grow towards the sun. Roots grow down into soil, and vines climb up trees to catch sunlight. And for behavioral adaptations to get water and nutrients, desert flowers can stay dormant for months, only coming to life when it rains. Yeah. And next, behavioral adaptations for reproduction. Plants drop seeds to grow new offspring. And for plant adaptations for different biomes, the first one is desert adaptation. Do you know desert adaptations? Desert adaptation is in bahasa is adaptasi gurun. And here there are three of the example or types of desert adaptation. The first one is small leaves or spines on desert plant conserve water. daun kecil atau duri di tanaman yang menghemat air. Ya, that's in bahasa. Thick waxy skin holds in water, and the third one is roots near the soil surface soak up rainwater quickly before it evaporates. And next, rainforest adaptation. Rainforest adaptations is adaptasi hutan hujan. Ya, smooth, slippery bark keeps vines from killing trees. In bahasa, kulit kayu yang licin dan mencegah tanaman merambat membunuh pohon. That's the meaning of smooth, slippery bark keeps vines from killing trees. And the second one is slide-shaped leaves let rain run off so fungus doesn't grow on plants. Then temperate forest adaptations is adaptasi hutan sedang. Thick bark protects trees and dropping leaves in winter conserves water and nutrients during cold winters. Ya, kulit kayu tebal melindungi pohon dan daun yang berguguran di musim dingin, menghemat air dan nutrisi selama itu di musim dingin. And then for water adaptation, there are two kinds of water adaptation. The first one is flexible stems move with water currents. Batang yang mudah terbakar bergerak mengikuti arus air. And the second one is floating seeds spread of spring. Benih mengembang menyebarkan keturunan. Ya, that's the meaning of flexible stems move with water currents and floating seeds spread of spring. And this is the last one of the explanation of water adaptation. Well, dears, that's all the explanation about adaptation of plants and animals. I hope this PowerPoint and this explanation from me will help you to understand about the adaptation of plants and animals. And I'm really sorry for my pronunciation to read this explanation, and I'm so sorry if I have many mistakes. Please forgive me and thank you so much. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.